Hello, we are so lucky to meet today. When you chose to engage with this content, you may have been carrying thoughts, worries, or even feelings of being lost. That's okay. I'm here with you, creating healing content like a pill for your constant growth, my friend. In our ever-changing world, how can we maintain serenity amidst adversity, cultivate self-control, and reduce stress? The answer lies in Stoicism, an ancient philosophy with immense relevance in modern life. While its benefits are widely recognized, its practice can be challenging, often leading to discouragement. This piece aims to make Stoicism accessible and actionable, focusing on a pivotal concept, the second arrow. To deepen our understanding, we'll also compare Stoicism with pure heteronomism, a mindset where external forces dictate our emotions and actions, using everyday scenarios to highlight their differences. Stoicism teaches that external events don't disturb us. Rather, it's our perspectives on those events that cause distress. As the philosopher Epictetus wisely observed, people are not disturbed by things but by the views they take of them. This idea is echoed by Viktor Frankl, who noted, "Between stimulus and response there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response." This highlights a fundamental truth. Within that crucial gap lies our ability to choose our reaction, shaping our emotional and mental state. Consider a common scenario. You're stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. This is the first arrow, an external event beyond your control. Stoicism suggests you have two choices for your response. Most people instinctively follow the red arrow, the path of primal reaction, anger, frustration, or complaint. You might honk aggressively, curse the situation, or let annoyance ruin your mood. This reaction doesn't resolve the traffic jam. It only amplifies your stress, potentially leading to arguments with colleagues or compromised focus during your meeting. Alternatively, you can choose the green arrow, the path of peace, wisdom, and happiness. This involves accepting what you cannot control and transforming the situation into an opportunity. Instead of fuming, you could use the time to listen to an audiobook, practice deep breathing, or mentally rehearse your meeting. This choice maintains your composure and turns dead time into productive reflection, reducing stress and enhancing your day. In contrast, pure heteronomism is the belief that our emotions and actions should be dictated by external circumstances. A heteronomous mindset assumes that if something negative happens, it's natural and justified to react with anger, sadness, or despair. There's no space for choice. External events directly determine your internal state. Let's revisit the traffic scenario through this lens. A person following pure heteronomism might think, "This traffic is ruining my day, so I have to be angry." They let the external event control their emotions, leading to honking, stress, and a downward spiral that affects their entire day. This contrast becomes clearer in another everyday situation, receiving criticism at work. Imagine your boss critiques your recent project. In Stoicism, you'd recognize the criticism as the first arrow, an event you can't fully control. You'd choose the green arrow by calmly assessing the feedback, identifying areas for improvement, and using it as a growth opportunity. This keeps you focused and resilient. In pure heteronomism, however, you might take the red arrow, feeling personally attacked and responding with defensiveness or self-doubt. This external validation, or lack thereof, dictates your self-worth, leading to emotional turmoil and potentially strained workplace relationships. The second arrow principle applies equally to significant challenges, like business or life failures. Suppose your startup fails, leaving you with financial loss and shattered dreams. A Stoic practitioner would accept the reality, the first arrow, then choose the green arrow, liquidate inventory, seek advice, and view the failure as falsification, proof that the current approach didn't work, paving the way for a new strategy. This reframing turns setbacks into learning opportunities, fostering resilience and growth. In contrast, a heteronomous approach would lead to despair or blame. You might think, "This failure defines me," or "The market is unfair." This red arrow response traps you in negativity, preventing you from seeing the failure as a chance to pivot or innovate. For example, imagine losing a major client. A Stoic would analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and seek new opportunities, while a heteronymous person might dwell on the loss, feeling powerless and giving up on future pursuits. Another relatable example is dealing with a delayed flight. A Stoic might use the extra airport time to read, network, or relax, accepting the delay as beyond their control. A heteronymous individual, however, might complain endlessly, letting the delay sour their mood and interactions. The Stoic's green arrow creates calm and opportunity, while the heteronymous red arrow breeds frustration and wasted energy. To further illustrate, let's compare Stoicism and pure heteronymous in more everyday situations. Social media envy. You see a friend's vacation photos online. A Stoic, choosing the green arrow, might feel genuine happiness for their friend or reflect on their own blessings, as Naval Ravikant suggests. The more you are grateful for what you have, the more you have. A heteronymous person, however, might feel inferior or envious, letting external images dictate their self-esteem, leading to the red arrow of resentment or inadequacy. Spilling coffee on your shirt. A Stoic would accept the mishap, clean up calmly, and move on, perhaps even laughing at the imperfection. A heteronymous person might let the spill ruin their mood, thinking, "Why does this always happen to me?" This external event controls their day, amplifying stress. Family disagreements. During a heated family argument, a Stoic would pause, reflect, and respond with empathy, focusing on what they can control, their words and tone. A heteronymous individual might react impulsively, escalating the conflict because they feel the argument demands anger. These examples show that Stoicism empowers you to choose your response, fostering inner peace and growth, while pure heteronymous surrenders control to external events, often leading to emotional volatility and missed opportunities. The power of Stoicism, benefits and challenges. Embracing Stoicism offers profound benefits that enhance well-being and effectiveness. Serenity amidst adversity. It helps maintain mental stability, preventing external chaos from dictating your peace. Cultivation of self-control. It strengthens your ability to manage emotions, thoughts, and actions. Reduce stress and anxiety. By focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot, stress levels drop significantly. Increase steadfastness. It enables commitment to goals despite obstacles. Personal growth and lasting happiness. It fosters a resilient, internally driven life. However, improper practice can present challenges. Discouragement and abandonment. Shifting from instinctive reactions requires perseverance, and some give up early. Entrapment in negativity. Without emotional regulation, people can spiral into complaint and despair. Damaged relationships. Negative reactions can erode trust and connection. Missed learning opportunities. Viewing failure as an end rather than a lesson hinders growth. Mental fatigue. Battling negative emotions without coping tools leads to burnout. Pure heteronymous exacerbates these challenges. By tying emotions to external events, it amplifies negativity, damages relationships, and stifles growth. For instance, a heteronymous person might abandon goals after a single setback, like a rejected job application, believing external rejection defines their worth. A Stoic, however, would persist, using rejection as feedback to refine their approach. Naval Ravikant, a modern thinker and entrepreneur, embodies Stoic principles, even if not explicitly labeled as such. His insights on happiness and wealth align with the second arrow. He states, "The less you want, the richer you are. The more you are grateful for what you have, the more you have." He also notes, "We spend our time envying people whom we wouldn't even want to trade places with." These ideas reflect Stoicism's focus on internal contentment over external validation, choosing the green arrow of gratitude over the red arrow of envy. Ravikant's success as a venture capitalist stems from this calm, objective approach to challenges, demonstrating that self-mastery leads to true wealth and happiness. In contrast, a heteronymous mindset might lead someone to chase external markers of success, like wealth or status, only to feel empty when achieved. Ravikant's philosophy counters this by emphasizing internal fulfillment, a stark contrast to heteronymous reliance on external approval. The second arrow principle sounds simple but requires consistent practice. Many instinctively follow the red arrow, especially in tough moments. To cultivate the green arrow, try documenting your reactions. Keep a journal with 2 columns. One for the red arrow, instinctive reactions, and one for the green arrow, stoic responses. For example, if you're cut off in traffic, note your initial anger, red arrow, and then list the stoic response, like practicing patience or listening to a podcast, green arrow. Over time, this rewires your instincts, fostering a calm, resilient mind. Unlike heteronomicism, which accepts reactive emotions as inevitable, Stoicism demands effort to choose wisely. It's not effortless, but it's accessible. By sketching out your arrows and reflecting on daily choices, you build strength, maturity, and progress in all endeavors. Stoicism offers a powerful framework for navigating life's challenges, teaching us to choose the green arrow of wisdom and peace over the red arrow of reactive distress. In contrast, pure heteronomicism surrenders control to external events, trapping us in negativity and limiting growth. Whether facing traffic, criticism, or failure, Stoicism empowers us to respond with intention, turning adversity into opportunity. By practicing the second arrow, we cultivate serenity, self-control, and lasting happiness, becoming stronger and more resilient in an unpredictable world. So, my friend, take that first step, choose the green arrow, and let Stoicism guide you to a life of calm and purpose.